this book. They tell me there's a story in the book about you having sex with a ghost.
Oh boy, yeah. But this was at a time when I was filming Ghostbusters.
Starting soon.
She can go lower than I ever really thought she could. Face down. The top of your booty jiggling out your jeans, baby. Pull your pants up. I like it when I see you do it better than I've ever seen it done before. A lot of women drop it to the ground, but how low can you go? Lower than your mama's ever seen it in a lifetime. Never would have imagined it, not even in her right mind. Practice in front of that mirror, now you doing it on the dance floor. Mad cause I can't get with you, chick, just show me how to dance. I may not wanna get low, so I post it up, kinda like a player do. But if you come to the crib, then I might show you girls a thing or two. Yeah, I think you a superstar. With an ass like that, you gotta blow. Before you make it big, there's just one thing that I gotta know.
Do you like the little TV monitor here? It's a new asset. It's new. Do y'all like it? Hi. What's going on? Can you all hear me all right? Let me see if this works. All right. Can you all see? Boom. Boom. I'm doing my floaty head this time instead of my body. Because I wanted to. What up, chat? How y'all doing? I'm reading the chat right now. What's up? Not much. Just I don't know. I've been really sad about just the state of YouTube and generative AI. It kind of hit me a few days ago. I mean, and it's like we all knew this was coming. We all knew that this is going to be a problem. But I had a meeting with a YouTube person who's like a person who works for Google. I was talking about like the current state of, my channel and then also YouTube as a whole. And my God, was it sobering, because he told me that there's been a decrease for a lot of like sections, a lot of people on YouTube. There's a lot of channels who are like, I'm dropping off in viewership. What's going on? And I really think a big part of it is just the rise of AI. Because I was going through looking at all the different kind of like channels, like different sections of YouTube, and I've
Who doesn't
noticed
hate generative AI?
a bunch of tech bros. Tech bros love it. Is it the worst people imaginable love AI and see it as like their salvation, as in making money? And I'm gonna, how do I put this? It's like the same people who are championing NFTs are the same ones who are in love with AI, who are like, we're gonna make so much money. And I'm like, that's the thing. Everyone's thinking about money, 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 not thinking of the greater damage of this. Like if you are a creator in this ecosystem, or even a viewer, you should be fucking horrified at what's about to happen. There will be, currently YouTube Shorts are like dominated by AI, dominated, and it's gonna get worse because AI can make videos quicker than you can, and it steals from you too. So there's nothing you can do to stop it. As far as like you can't outcreate it. I think, well, I wouldn't say that necessarily. Like there are certain bastions, but there are like sections of YouTube that feels like it's being like completely conquered by AI. And again, YouTube Shorts being a big part of that. But as far as like if you're trying to be an authentic person, sorry, I got Peter Griffin here grabbing his knee while I'm talking about this stuff. Here, hold on. Let me pull up I got like some sources because tonight in particular, it's the Coke commercial that really made this a problem. Hold on, let me see if we can find it. So have you all seen the new Coke commercial? Hold on. Coke commercial. The holidays are coming, huh? Say goodbye to all the folks who were part of the animation department at Coke. I guess they're not getting the holidays. All right, hold on, guys. Can you all see this? This is a commercial. They did a commercial last year, mind you. Here, let's watch that first. Because I mean, like, it's something where to the untrained eye, it's pretty bad. I'm sorry. To the untrained eye, because I mean, you have to understand that a big part of this is how, like, how do I put this? It feels like the way we consume content has been so cheapened throughout the years that it paved the path forward for AI, which is like bottom of the barrel. In that it requires like no effort and it's super high turnover. So like, you know, it's like, you know, when you watch a Studio Ghibli film, you expect, you know, something masterful because you're having like the, you know, a filet mignon equivalent of art, not even content. I feel like the word content is an insult to something like Ghibli. But when it comes to like stupid TikTok or YouTube Shorts or even some videos, it's like, yeah, you know, AI is everywhere. It's absolutely dominating everything. And again, I can't overstate how frustrating this is because this is stealing from people. Like it couldn't exist without humans creating something to begin with. It takes it, plagiarizes it, and then the entire objective of it is to run you out of business. My God, you know, what the fuck? How is this allowed? Right? All right, hold on. Let me get the first Coke commercial. Coke commercial, 2024. Wait, was that it? Yeah, here we go. 1 second. What up, Chrissy? Thank you for the super chat.
What upsets me so much is how much AI is used in children's entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Not only is it slop, it's slop on young minds that has proven to make them less curious about the world. We need entertainment.
No, edutainment. No, I agree. Me and Rishi been watching Arthur, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna try and explain this and not sound like a goddamn, you know, pitiful boomer. But here, hold on, my little head's too big. Hold on, let me fix this. Saber avatar. There we go. Now it's not under the chat box. I like my logo, by the way. I think my logo's cool. Do you guys like my logo? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty based. All right, but okay, follow me here. I'm gonna try and explain how this all went down. Okay, we'll see if this makes sense. So here's here is my working theory. You all ready for this? You all ready to hear why I think things have gotten so bad? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try. Okay, thank you, No Shave Dave. I'm glad you all like my logo. I'm like, do you all like my logo? Tell me yes. I need to be told it's cool. I know it's called Pac-Man, right? I want to get this guy in a hat so badly. I do. So, my theory. So, I am a shameless millennial, okay? I was born in 1988. I grew up in an amazing time of television where, yes, you got like the things of the 80s like Transformers, My Little Pony, He-Man, whatever. Wow, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Maths, appreciate you. And by the way, if you all send super chats, I'll read them. Everyone who does super chat, I will read them. Here we go. So, 80 cartoons, though, if I recall, had the issue where the cartoons themselves were a lot like glorified commercials, okay? So you have the likes of My Little Pony, Transformers, G.I. Joe, where the sole existence of these shows was to push merchandise. And then there was some regulation put in saying it can't be just glorified commercials. And I'm not saying that these cartoons are without merit, that we should boycott any companies that use it. I mean, here's the thing, Newt, I appreciate the super chats, is that there's, AI is too big of a term, a blanket statement to say AI is evil, period. I think it has its functions. There's been some pretty big breakthroughs medically where they've been able to use AI to identify like x-rays and find, problems in people's bodies like extremely quickly. I'm all for that. That's fucking great. Awesome. Because in that regard, the AI is not replacing anybody. And it's not, because the thing is, because technology does phase out like old industries and brings in new industries. I see that. No, did I say AI or technology? Just technology. Because I'm not going to say like, oh my God, because I've seen some AI bros being like, you sound like the kind of people who were against the advent of the automobile, and you'd rather stay with a horse-drawn carriage. No, that's not the case, because the cars brought in a brand new industry. And I'm not saying it was a perfect industry, but it was a lot more efficient, a lot more advanced, and offered, jobs initially. That was a step forward compared to AI, where, at least for generative AI in the field of art and animation, a lot of it seeks to just replace. Because all of the people at the top who run the game are looking at it saying, rubbing their hands saying, how can we profit off of this? How can we take our cost and lessen, what we have to pay artists and maximize our own profits and make Arrow go up? That's the problem. That's a big problem. So how do I put this? Here, hold on. I'm gonna put some music on the background. Doodle-doodle-doods. Can you all hear? There we go. I got a little bit of music here from home. I like home. Yo, Attack, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you like the logo. I love this logo. This logo fucking rocks. I'm sipping on some cider because 'tis the season. So, can you all even hear the audio? I don't think so. Here, hold on. There we go. That way there's a little bit of something in the background. All right, here we go. Okay, so, where was I going with this? Let me go back to the entire, like, how we got to this point, okay? So, hold on. Maybe it's a little bit too loud now. Can you all hear? There we go. There we go. Sorry, I should have balanced my audio beforehand. Okay. So, I grew up in the 90s, mostly, where it was like the rise of Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, where a lot of these shows that popped up were created with the intent to educate and also entertain. Not solely educate, but there needs to be some... Hey, a fox in the space. What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, those meow videos are fucking awful. I despise them. No, dude, Fox, Elsa Gate's nothing compared to this. Actually, like, nothing. at least ElsaGate required the low threshold of having to at least do like the most, basic form of shitpost animation, or even like, using little action figures to act things out, or people wearing costumes. I can't believe in hindsight I can look at ElsaGate and say that is far more preferable compared to the AI nightmare that we currently witness. Because when people say AI is here to like democratize art, fuck off. No, it's not. At least not exclusively. It is 100% being used currently where it's like people who are talentless, people who only care about growing their online presence, people who only care about overwhelming the system and just making, it's because at the end of the day, YouTube's all about content. So AI is tailor-made for this, where it's like just keep throwing as much as you fucking possibly can to upload, and eventually it'll catch fire. Type in here. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. What up, Goober? Dude, what's $10? Appreciate you, brother.
AI brothers want to trick regular people who think they can't make art into engaging with generative AI has a way to prove anyone can be a real artist and use their tools so they can make money.
I agree, 100%. No, it's like all the folks who say, yeah, I'm all for AI, are like people where I'm like, you've never lifted a pencil up in your hand once in your life. Like, it's so rare to actually find someone who actually might have a nuanced take saying, well, I'm an artist who I'm interested.
Hey, Saber, do you know what Sora is?
I've heard of Sora, yeah, I've seen it. It's horrifying. Like, so much propaganda and misinformation. It's god-awful. I cannot overstate how the more buzzed I get during the stream, the more I will probably put on my tinfoil hat here. Dark World Central, thank you for the super chat.
Animation should just stay a tool, not Gen AI, that should stay out.
Agreed.
I mean basic tools that should help an animator, maybe like automated lip sync or something along those lines.
No, I agree. They used AI assistants for Spider-Verse, for some frame-to-frame stuff. It's like it has its place for assisting, not for replacing. Hold on, I'm trying to find something here. Even Chuck E. Cheese is making AI slop. I saw that for their stupid ad.
Cheese is making AI slop.
I saw that. God damn it, where is it? I'm looking for this here. K-pop Demon Hunter. Hold on. Hey, hold on. There is this channel here. Hold on. It's called Brain Rot Family. Alright, I can't stand this. Can you all see? Let me see if I can pull this up. Can you all see this? I discovered this channel. This is ElsaGate, and it's back, and it's like worse than ever. I mean, look at all this AI garbage. The profile picture, the banner, 20,000 subscribers, 37 videos. These guys. Here's the horrible thing about YouTube is that at the end of the day, it doesn't care really about the quality of the videos, not necessarily. It just cares that you are. Hold on one second here. It just cares about views. It just cares about getting people to watch videos. They don't really care too much about where it comes from. So, like, okay, 14 hours ago, a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7. It's a fucking video a day, and it's doing pretty good view-wise. Some of these videos are in the hundreds of thousands of views, and it's stolen. It's stolen. It's stolen. My God. Here. Okay, I looked this up. By the way. Dangerous, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. People say it's a bubble, it's gonna pop. I think there are. Here's the thing, because people compare it to the .com bubble. I'm concerned because I don't think it's going to pop in the way that we think it is. I think there's a section of AI that will pop, but the term itself, and I could be grossly misinformed, by the way. I will fully admit this up front. I could be wrong. But I feel like AI is way too broad, way too big to contain it to one bubble. I think there will be parts of it that do fail, but I think it's functional enough in some capacities where it will succeed and keep going. I hope that the generative AI stuff collapses and
An
gets
old
thrown
friend of
into
mine
a
has nerve
landmark,
damage that grows worse every year.
court case
It
and
hurts him
destroys
to
them.
draw, though that is his favorite hobby. Some suggest AI could help him, but he is unsure. What are pros/cons?
All right, let me read this here. Let the super chat go through and
As
I'll
a
read yours.
passionate artist myself, seeing piece of shit AI brothers not only make this shit regularly but profit off of it makes me wanna retch.
I know, I agree. Jungle Bat saying, an old friend of mine has nerve damage that grows worse every year. It hurts him to draw, though that is his favorite hobby. Some suggest AI could help him, but he's unsure. What are pros and cons? I don't know. I feel like I don't understand the situation well enough to, because would he be entering in a prompt? Because at the end, because as it stands, you're still taking people's creations like Disney and Warner and other people and using it to generate something that's not yours. So ethically, it's not right. It's not right. It really isn't. I'm sorry. I think if there's another way of using AI, like, I'm not sure how, if there's something that's more of a sandbox that doesn't, if it's something where it's a sandbox that maybe uses royalty-free things, or maybe, I don't know, I don't know enough to really probably give a good suggestion, but like, I just feel like, can't they find another way to go around it that doesn't rely on plagiarism and theft? That's my concern. That's the line in the sand, What's this other super chat here? Appreciate you, King, saying, as a passionate artist myself, seeing piece of shit AI bros not only make this shit regularly, but profit off of it makes me want to retch. No, I agree. And I've seen here's the thing that concerns me is I've seen like all corners of art and animation be affected by this. And I mean all corners, to the point where I'm like, holy shit, this is concerning, because it's very convincing. A lot of this stuff actually, like, it surprised me where I'm like, that's AI. And it's like, on one hand, for what it's worth, it's concerning because it's, of course, like my discretion was able to surpass that, and I get tricked where I'm like, oh shit, that was AI, my god, what? But then my biggest concern is just comes down to straight up misinformation. Like, my parents are boomers. I'm horrified of images and videos they'll see and go, oh my god, that happened. And it's like, that cannot stand. Because at the end of the day, if information itself is inherently, like, cannot be, truthful, if we have to question the reality of every single picture and video, then what the fuck is reality? Then what's real? Again, this is all based on a machine that steals. I'm horrified at the aspects of revenge porn. I'm horrified at the aspects of what AI can be used to generate some truly, abhorrent monstrosities. I think you all see what I'm hinting at. It's disgusting. I feel that it needs to, we need to draw a line in the sand now. This is like, we cannot open Pandora's box and look back 10 years from now and say, oops, we should have done something about this. It can't stand. It can't. And I feel like where it's currently eliminating a lot of jobs in people's workplaces, it's like, 'cause I'm a creator. And I think I'll be fine. As long as I'm me, you can't replace me. And I'm like, that's not necessarily true. Something could be generated potentially down the road. I'm not sure how the machine could be this cringy, but there could be an AI that replicates me and tries to steal from me by using my data to make videos that can generate a whole lot more uploads than I possibly can and run me out of business, or other creators.
As an amateur 3D animator, I hate generative AI. And it makes me want to gorge my eyes out whenever I see anyone try and use it to replace artists.
William, I agree. Keep up the good fight. Thank you for the super chat. Paper Jacob.
AI art is just insufferable to me. I can't stand it at all, and I'm scared that AI is going to take over all creativity.
So there is at least a silver lining, and it is that it does feel like a race to the bottom. And I've mentioned this before in some other videos, that like AI doesn't have that creative like intent. It just relies off of the accomplishments and creations of other people. So like when you look at AI, you go, when people are like, look how realistic it looks. It's like, yeah, but it lacks, because right now I'm trying to work on launching an animation studio with Rishi. It's very much so in its infant state. I've been told by a lot of animation people the importance of pre-production, and I'm really trying my best to really understand that. And the truth of the matter is, it's really fucking hard. Art and animation can be really difficult. It can also be very rewarding. And the way I see it is, I would rather embrace the human experience and go along the path of, learning something that's difficult but earning it. While a lot of the AI people are like, can't we just use our machines to sidestep that process of learning and just reap the rewards immediately by stealing from people? That's the problem. So I welcome the trials and tribulations and the difficult education that will be launching a studio, which is, of course, easier said than done. But as far as that process goes...
filled an entire wall with AI.
Really? Oh, fuck Chuck E. Cheese. That's a damn shame. That's garbage. That's awful. Of course Chuck E. Cheese would. Then those guys are like, are they like bankrupt or something? Whatever. Hold on one second here. I gotta check my Discord real fast, and then we'll get back to my rant. But no, because here's the thing. I was told that. I get one of my mods here. Yo, thank you, Asher. I was told. Or AI bros are like, okay, we believe in democratizing art, and that for all the artists, you are just gatekeeping. And I'm like, are you fucking stupid? No, that's not the case. They're protecting their creations, first off. They have every right to be concerned. And I would rather, okay, if you go to a restaurant, okay? Let's say you go to a nice restaurant, and you want to have a chef who understands the craft of cooking to make your meal, okay? You want to be told,
One thing I can say about AI is that my spite toward it has really fueled my creativity.
Good, Sailor.
I've been far more motivated to draw and improve my skills.
Hell yeah, that's the fucking spirit. Keep it up. Fight the good fight, Sailor. And thank you for the super chat.
Who has seen Bob and Larry with actual tails?
I know what you're talking about. But, going to a restaurant, okay? I want there to be a chef who actually took the time to understand the process of making a... Oh my god, it's literally that scene from SpongeBob. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Art is gatekept from brothers for a reason.
No, it absolutely is. Those AI bros, fuck them. Fuck them, dude. They shouldn't be able to just walk up and steal it without doing any of the hard work. Someone brought up, like, Bob Ross, where they're like, well, he was, was trying to share the process. I'm like, he was trying to teach you how to draw. Not press button and just steal and create, like, quote unquote create. God. What's that quote? You'll live long enough to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. SpongeBob Burger. Is it Neptune or Triton? I think it's Neptune. Yeah. Right. Let me find it here. Oh, this isn't the scene though. This is like when he's at the hold on. Here is it. I fucking love this episode. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I found it. God, I love this. I fucking love this episode. It is outstanding. Hold on, we're watching this right now, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, mates. First
I'm turning it up here.
Shake hands.
Made the best man win.
This is what it's like with generative AI versus actual art.
Come out cooking. Don't worry, lad. I have total confidence in you. Put it all on Neptune.
Is this season 1 or
Not
season
good
2?
enough to cook in Atlantis, Patrick. I never.
Let's actually cut to the chase here.
Get up, Tigers!
Wait, is it actually the part where he eats the burger? Oh no, this is even. It's not even complete. It's not even complete. Damn it. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find this real fast here. I gotta find this. SpongeBob, Neptune burger. Hold on. I've got to find this because now it's too important for me not to show this. On this day.
Give me that.
Ah, fuck it, whatever. You know what I'm getting at. I can't find it. I'm also afraid to watch SpongeBob on goddamn YouTube. They'll probably shoot me in the streets. Damn,
It
Rachel.
makes me sad that people think they can replace real artists. You can learn to draw. There is no gatekeeping. Hell, I'll teach you a thing or two.
I completely agree. I'm thanking for the very generous super chat, Rachel. I appreciate you. Can I tell you all something? A secret? I can't draw. I cannot draw.
What gets me mad is that I animated an octopus jump on a trampoline and haven't reached 200 views while I slop gets millions.
I know. It's tough. It's a frustrating journey because like so much of it feels like the system is rigged to reward people who steal, and that it comes down to output versus the actual journey. But like, as cringe of a dad as I'm about to sound here, it builds character. I can't draw. Rishi, my fiance, can draw and animate. She's a beautiful goddess who can do everything and anything, and she's the best. But I can't draw. I'm a fan of animation, but I really don't. I'm not good at it. I can't really draw at all. And I started this year. Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna grab something here. Okay, do you chat? Do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see what I've drawn so far this year? Because what I did is I wanted to do a video. I wanted to do a video at the end of this year, called "I Can't Draw," and it basically was going to be a video where I wanted to prove the point that it's better to go on this journey of inner growth and teaching yourself and crafting an art versus just pressing a button. And I mean, for what it's worth, life happened earlier this year, and I got really depressed, and I kind of stopped, and I have not picked up the notepad since. But I told myself, I said, let's just finish this year on uploads, and then I'll try again next year, because hopefully next year will be better. And that being said, I drew for a few months. Do y'all want to see my awful pieces of art in my notebook? Because my fiance...
Your fiance is your art generator. JOKE.
She's my teacher. I've learned a lot from her. And my buddy, I have a few friends who actually have been going on the same journey, and they've been able to draw, and seeing their progress has been very inspiring. Because again, here's the thing. We're human. We're part of the human experience. Because a lot of folks, it's like, what's the point of life? What is the meaning of life? And the meaning of life is, of course, to give it meaning. And part of it is that journey. If everything's just given to you, if everything's just handed to you, then what's the point? Does it really come down to just, trying to get the biggest pile of money and die on that pile of money and say you've got more than the other person? Who cares? Like, you got like Warren Buffett, this guy's like one of the most famous billionaires ever. And he's like giving away basically his entire fortune to charity. And he had a recent like letter where he's saying like, gosh, I hope I don't butcher this. He said that, are you all familiar with Alexander Nobel? Do you all know who that is? So that's the guy who... and I'm pretty damn sure this is correct. I hope I'm correct, but I've been told the story a few times. So, if chat wants to vibe check me here, if there's any historians in the chat, vibe check me here. But Alexander Nobel, the guy who launched the Nobel Peace Prize, but this is also the guy who, if I'm correct, created dynamite. Let me check on that real quickly, if y'all don't mind. Who created dynamite? Alfred Nobel. There we go. I think I said Alexander. So if I'm correct, Alfred Nobel was like, yay, I invented dynamite. Oh no, I invented dynamite. Like, this is going to destroy humanity. And I need to balance the scales by creating a reward, some kind of pursuit to try and reward people who will better humanity. And I believe Warren Buffett in his letter said that Alfred Nobel, he was going to his brother's funeral, and that the newspaper wrote the wrong obituary, thinking that Alfred Nobel died. I think it's before he launched the Nobel Peace Prize. And when Nobel saw that the obituary was for him and not his brother, he was horrified. He was like, oh my God, am I this awful of a person, like reading his own obituary? And that really opened up his eyes to, like, try to make humanity a better place. Try to make the world a better place, because at the end of the day, we all die. And it's better to be remembered for trying to, what's that old saying, like, plant the seeds for trees of the shade you will never lie in. I think that's really potent. I think it's really powerful. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess trying to, segue back in, part of living is that journey, growing, learning, trying to, because it feels so good to understand a process and then create and be like, I did it. I learned. Step by step, I understood, I taught myself, and I grew. And that's one of the most beautiful ones. That's one of the best parts of being alive. I remember trying to learn how to grill steaks properly, and I fucked it up a lot. I would actually burned the oil and got like smoke all over the house. But I learned, and it feels better. It feels rewarding. So that being said, let me grab my art notebook and I'll show you how stupid I am. Okay, hold on. I rant a lot, by the way. I apologize. 1 second. I'm also getting over a cold, so hold on. One moment. Oh. I'm not even sure if my camera's gonna work or not. All right. One moment. All right, y'all want to see? Y'all want to see how bad this is? Hold on. Can you? By the way, I'm wearing a shirt here where I walked my dogs earlier, so it's like full of fluff. That's just my camera. There we go. Boop. Okay. Can you all see? I drew an orca. I drew a killer whale. So back in I think I said, I suck at this. I'm an imposter. I peaked when I was 6 with orca drawings. But I drew a killer whale. I also drew Pearl from Steven Universe. That drawing right there, that's Lizzie drew that one. That's Rishi's drawings, not mine. I also drew the dachshunds. Oh my God. Okay. I drew like some South Park characters. Drew Kenny, drew Randy. I drew Greg Universe. I tried drawing the guy from the bear, because I was watching it at the time. Thank you. I think the New York is gorgeous. I drew Butch Hartman. I wrote, I'll never admit I'm wrong. I drew Darth Vader. I tried drawing Wirt. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. I drew Jax. I drew Pomni. I drew Cartman. I drew Dexter and Dee Dee. You see my little saber cats kind of all over the place. But I was getting better. Oh my God. All right. I was proud of this one, actually. Now I look back, I'm a bit more proud. I drew the Anya from Mouthwashing. I drew Bilbo and Minas Tirith. Lego fan, what's up, dude? I'm gonna let that read, and I'll get back to you. We'll get to the AI nonsense here in a bit. Rap of the pack. What the fuck did I draw? All right, I'm gonna read it for you because it's not working here. I guess the little robot voice isn't working. I almost said AI voice. It is an AI voice, I guess. Lego said, as a filmmaker, these creepy AI actors make me fear for the film industry. Now we need no generative AI was used in the credits. It feels like only a matter of time before it gets out of hand. And it's cannibalizing on itself. And like in the same week, Michael Caine is like, I'm giving my voice to AI. And then Morgan Freeman's like, no, that's not going to happen. There has to be some like landmark court case where, and I imagine it will come from like really rich celebrities who are like, you can't steal from me. You can't use my music, my likeness, my voice, anything. It is plagiarism, plain and simple. It is plagiarism. Thank you, Lucky. I love you. And like, it's like, why the fuck do we have copyright laws? Why do we have the DMCA, yeah, the Digital Millennia Copyright Act, if we're not protecting this shit? It's like, for fucking look. Sony should go to war over this. You know, that's their creation. That belongs to them. What gives these fucking losers the right to steal and walk away? Here, let me show you just a few more images. I'm proud of this one, all right? Parappa the pastor. Look at that. Isn't that great? I'm going to get back to drawing sometime next year. Is there anything I'm actually, like, proud of? Oh. I drew some King of the Hill characters. Isn't that great? You know, it's fun though. It's like, it's kind of zen to draw. It's very meditative. I tried drawing some Breaking Bad characters. I got also the one guy from BoJack Horseman. I got Walter right there. He's so angry. It's fun. I gotta say, it is fun, but it requires. What did I write down here? I wrote some note. I have such anxiety trying to draw again. It's like I'm afraid to admit I'm not following through. Only way to fix that is to draw. So here are my bad doodles. Okay. I drew Daffy there. And a little sperm from Spermageddon. No, it's interesting how much of it comes down to you just gotta sit down and do it. And I think that's the thing is you got people. Oh, I drew characters from All Tomorrows. That's cool. Look at that. I drew the cute guy from All Tomorrows. I think that's the big problem. Right, let me see if there's anything else here, and then I'll. Yeah, I drew Arthur. Here, I'm gonna take another whack at this next year. I want to do I draw for every single day throughout the year and see if I can improve. To show that it's a journey and it makes you feel good. But the problem with a lot of this stuff with the AI, what the hell? Why is it? Oh,
I'm curious. Did you ever take art classes?
No. Yes, but I didn't really pay attention. So, yeah, Altamara's, dude. Goated. I actually want to get an Altamara's tattoo, but I don't know.
As a filmmaker, these creepy AI actors make me fear for the film industry.
Oh, it's starting to come through
now we need no generative AI was used in the credits. It feels like only a matter of time before it gets out of hand.
It's already getting out of hand, dude. It's already getting out of hand. Like, this is a problem, like,
your drawings
like
are very
yesterday.
cute. Keep on practicing. This is 1,000,000 times better than AI slop.
No, so I'm not sure how much more of the super chats are being read through, but I am doing this because I enjoy the
Speaking
process.
of Morgan Freeman, I would love him to play Aku Aku, the masked guy, in a Crash Bandicoot movie.
Sure, I don't know what that. I've heard of Crash Bandicoot, but that's all I really know. Sorry, I know we got pregnant Rumi, which, by the way, I'll explain why this pregnancy stuff is rampant during Elsa Gate and also through Rumi Gate now. But no, long story short, what I'm trying to say is that the worst people want to use AI to make money. Period. That's it. It's not about artistic vision.
You need to draw Iolita from Code Loco next.
Oh my god, take up the entire page, right? It's not about doing it for any cause besides, piling up money and building a reputation and internet fame and running people out of business. And they don't care if they steal. Like, I'm not sure how to put this without sounding extremely pretentious, but for the folks who are pro AI, especially for generative art, sound like some of the most soulless, heartless, stupidest people I've ever met. They just sound fucking stupid. And it makes me so pissed off where I'm like, you are so self-righteous and full of yourself, where what gives you the fucking right to steal from other people? What makes you feel like you can just do this and walk away? And the problem is that there's no punishment. This is like fucking Pandora's box that was open and it never should have been open. This was like playing with fire, and it needed some big time regulation, and it still does. And the worst part is all these companies have dollar signs in their eyes. They don't care. Because all they care about is making their own money and seeing what they can do to profit off of it and waiting for the next big gold rush. That's it. That's it. That's all they care about. They don't care about the ethics. They don't care about, it's like, they cut their nose to spite their face, We even got companies like Disney who, I'm sure have sized up AI only for them to realize you're the one who's actually getting fucked over by it. Same with Sony. Here, let's watch this video. What up, Pika? Hope you're doing well. Dude, Pika is a great artist, by the way. A fantastic animator. Let me show you how fucking bad it all is. Elsa Gate is back with a vengeance, and it's far worse than you realize, and you should be horrified and disgusted and outraged. Again, rage against the dying of the light. None of us should be okay with this. None of us should be okay with this at all.
It's cold, the waves were crying. I found a heart that kept on dying.
Okay. Let's wheel her off.
He held her hand, the world stood still.
Yeah, my God.
We fought the storm with love and will.
I'm gonna pause because I'm afraid what's gonna happen next. It's okay, Papa. You're in your mutant hands. So, oh my God, his pinky's like kind of fused into his hand there. So I looked it up because I was curious, because during Elsagate, pregnancy was rampant in these characters. And I was like, why? Why is this always a thing? Why is it always pregnancy? Or why is it always someone getting hurt or crying or getting something poured on them? And it's because little kids see this. They can process it. They can comprehend it. Because they're like, oh, mommy is mom, and I'm baby, and mommy have baby. It's like the most entry-level understanding of the family unit, for pregnancy and stuff like that. So a lot of little kids, that's why you see this shit everywhere, is little kids can actually comprehend it. And then the worst part is you got these little kids watching it who shouldn't be watching it. This shit should not be on YouTube at all, or the internet, period. Because it's like, okay, I'm just like a fucking boomer. I don't give a shit, actually. Growing up during the 90s and early 2000s, and even the 2010s, even though I was like in my 20s by that point and so on, there was a standard when it came to television. And I know that the S&P can be...
I has gotten out of
hold
hand
on.
that it has invaded Instagram as well. It's stupid AF.
It's rampant everywhere, Toast. It's awful. Thank you for the super chat. But, no, I was going to say, though, is that it's... Oh, God, what was I going to say? So cartoons through television had to at least meet some standard of quality. I'm not saying it's perfection, but it's far better than what we see on the internet. And the problem is, of course, when it comes to television, it required a lot more, people involved. It was a production, a lot more checks and balances, and so on and so forth. But you would never see shit like this on TV. But TV's kind of died out. It's gone. And throughout the 2010s, you got little kids who grew up on YouTube, and YouTube became the dominating force, and it is like unopposed nowadays. Nothing comes close. Like any streaming service, not even in the same solar system as YouTube. YouTube is unopposed. So for all those channels like Nickelodeon, Viacom, and Disney, and Cartoon Network with Warner Brothers and all that shit, kids will occasionally watch streaming services, but by and large, they're watching shit on YouTube, primarily YouTube Shorts, and it is just littered with shit. And also these kids, their dopamine, they demand so much overturn in content, and they don't care, what the quality is. They just want to watch anything and everything, and it's shit, and it rots their brain, and it fucking sucks. I don't know how this has gone on for so long. And I know there are people who are like, no, regulation ruins everything. This is a bad thing. We don't want the government involved. We don't want companies involved. Well, I don't want fucking anarchy either, where the forces of nature leads to some of the worst shit ever because it can steal, and it comes down to being a numbers game about who can crank out the most fucking god-awful generative slop and throw it on the internet to see who can get the biggest pile of subscribers and following and rot everyone's brain out until we all die in a ball of fire, because we're also drying up rivers to cool off data centers. God, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's the worst thing ever. Everything's gotten worse. Everything's gotten worse. Where are the jobs? I'm sorry, no, I gotta pull back. I'm about to go off my... we all shouldn't have to struggle. We all
I
should...
recently got an AI video for a law firm as an ad. Should I be scared?
Yes, you should. You should not. That law firm is probably Saul Goodman, right? Sorry, I just feel like people shouldn't have to struggle. It's disgusting. It's not fair.
This AI madness. Code Loco warn us about this AI mess. We are living in a Code Loco episode. Our litter needs to deactivate the tower now.
Right, Joseph, I completely agree. It's wrong.
How can creatives proceed in this landscape? I am a graphic designer and I am considering switching industries and drawing for myself again.
You know what? Real quickly, maybe Saul Goodman wouldn't use it. Because for what it's worth, Saul Goodman's quite the movie nut. At least Jimmy is. And maybe he'd have enough self-respect to say, let's appreciate the craft versus AI. But I don't know. He's also, a con man, so what do I know? To answer your question, Sonny, I mean, I'd just say keep fighting the good fight. So here's at least some silver lining is the people who use AI and rely on it, like the generative AI, are typically really fucking stupid. Have you noticed how they all kind of cannibalize the same image? And like so much of this AI nonsense is like yellow tinted. And it's because it feeds off of the same corpse of the content it steals. It's like it feeds off itself, and it keeps going and going. And these people don't have an artistic eye. And it's possible, it is very possible that there will be a counterculture where it gets so bad that there's just so much garbage, so much shit, so much slop, that people start saying, I'm tired of eating shit every single day. I want
There's
something
a YouTuber
good.
that I unsubscribed because she has been using ChatGPT to making her own personal decisions in life.
That's disgusting.
I'm concerned for humanity.
No, that's horrifying. Thank you for the super chat, Anderson. No, you should not be. By the way, just a straight up here, I'm gonna let you all know. So, when I was working on the King of the Hill video, I had 4 tabs open. Wikipedia is my go-to. Wikipedia is goated. God bless all the people who work on Wikipedia. It's one of the great achievements of the internet. I had Google open, and Google started throwing in that stupid Google AI overview. And believe it or not, I'm one of those people where I'll type in a Google search and type in the word Reddit just so I can see if I can get a human response in a Reddit thread, which isn't always a guarantee, but at least it's a person and I can at least vet it out. But the Google AI stuff started giving me results for King of the Hill stuff, where I was looking up an episode of King of the Hill, and it's like, oh, well, in season 8, episode 3, Hank and Bobby open up a taco truck, and Bobby and Hank get into a fight, and Hank screams at Bobby and storms off. And I'm like, no, that's made up. That's incorrect. Like 100%.
I was on a
wrong.
live stream with a friend where we reacted to horror submissions, and a guy submitted an horror short. Felt more dead inside than scared.
I'm sorry about that, Dom. That's awful. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. No, I think with vicious prejudice, we have to shoot this shit down. I mean, vicious. Like full stop. It cannot happen. We have to be extremely mean and hold our ground against this, because it's gonna get worse. And again, I say this not trying to demonize AI as a whole, because it has its functions. It's far too big and broad of a catch-all to say it's all bad. As I explained earlier in the stream, there's been some big breakthroughs in the medical field with AI where I'm like, this is good because it's not replacing, it's assisting. But generative AI is a battlefield where I'm like, no, this needs to stop now. This is stealing from people. So yeah, where I was going some rant. I can't recall now where I was going. Yeah, the founding fathers died to stop this blasphemy. You know, it's so funny. How many of you all are familiar with Dune? You know, with the sandworms and the spice melange and all that stuff. Well, hold on here. Tech Wheel says, please answer my question about if you have your own... I don't know what the question was. I must have missed it, dude. I don't know. But in the Dune universe, and mind you, this is like the expanded Dune universe. That's I think Brian Herbert, not Frank Herbert. I think it's Frank Herbert's son, I believe. But in the story, I do like this though. They called AI the thinking machines. And it got to the point where humans got way too reliant on AI to the point where it made us really stupid. And AI started, whoa, maybe we can just get rid of humanity. We don't need it. It needs us. And I feel that, where it's like, if you rely on machines too much, AI especially, too much, it's going to make you dumb. It's going to make you really stupid. And if you are too willing to accept that AI always tells the truth, then I guarantee you will eventually, step on a landmine and blow up. For an assignment, for work, for school, something, you will fuck up. You will. Because this shit doesn't care. It can't truly think. It's just spewing out data. So, yeah, I don't know. Use the fucking brain you were born with and actually, do your research. Please, I beg of you. It's better to research and fuck up and try again than to just take something that's been, regurgitated out to you and say, this is the truth, this is fact. God, yeah, I know. Okay, hold on, let's watch a bit more.
The bill was more than we could bear, but hope was shining through despair. We worked the days, we burned the sun to soul.
I'm glad they double-sided printing, right?
Became a single one. Every tear we tried to hide.
So we'll deploy child labor.
Built a bridge to stay alive. Every breath.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pink Coca-Cola's too fucking funny. Yeah, being slave to the Coca-Cola empire. Shame on Coke. Shame on Coca-Cola. Because I like Coke a lot, and I love Coke Zero in particular, but now I'm like, I gotta stop. I thought because after they made their first ad, there was rumors of them saying we're going back to our same shit. And now it's like, nope, they did not. They lied to us all. So fuck, God damn it. Pepsi Zero is pretty good though. I gotta say that. But Coke did a good job with their bears, how cute those old animations are. And now it's like, really? Because the thing about using AI like this, it just tells me that you're cheap. That's what it tells me.
Every scar, let us hear what dreams.
And if you're willing to skimp out on advertising and marketing and paying your animators too, then who's to say where else you would cut corners?
Free in the rain, we rise again, washed in the pain. We found a flame under the tide, where love remains.
So where's this going then? Okay. Oh, I guess. Wait, what? Hold on. Is it just a new story completely? What? Hold on. Sorry, what's going on?
Morning light on broken walls.
Here, eat your mayo, please. Eat your mayonnaise.
Mama's eyes.
So it's always people in hardships. It's something I've noticed too. People getting hurt.
Are tired but kind.
Ugh! I'll lay this brick. Ugh! I'll smash that brick into that brick.
I feed her soup with trembling hands.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Is this song from K-pop? I don't think so.
And whisper we'll be fine.
Here's some money. That's all yours, buddy. Wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa, hold on.
I stand at silence, dust upon my skin, bricks and
This shit reminds me of those mobile game commercials too. It's an AI, of course it is. Apparently, AI music's been rampant. There's some AI country singers in the top 25, and I'm like, how the fuck is this allowed and legal. It shouldn't be.
And heavy bags, I lived again.
So I guess we're going to this little cabin. I'm gonna cry. I'll make some mud here.
And again, as we leave our home, a wheel that shakes through stone. I hide my tears.
Well, that's amazing. You know, that she somehow was able to have the string down. Hold on.
A wheel that shakes through stone.
There's no string there, and then it magically reattaches. How about
I
that?
hide my tears inside her arms, afraid to face the storm. Through every drop I
Wait, what?
see her eyes, a child that won't let go. If
This is creepy.
faith is all we have tonight,
I did it.
then faith will
There'll be a bot for this
guide
stream this.
us home.
Is she wearing a potato sack still?
I shave my head so she won't cry alone. I smile through pain, said, look, I'm just like.
Okay, working at McDonald's. Got it. Scrubbing chairs at McDonald's. Picking up leaves. Oh, I feel bad now.
Falls on all our scars.
You know what sucks though is that. Wait, what? So wait, did they ever give? Like, comments, subscribe. It sucks. I hate this. I hate this. By the way, to really ruin your day, it's called Brain Rot Family. This has nearly 300,000 views. What's the most popular one? Nearly 900,000 views. They just steal. They just steal. It's just theft. That's all it is. There's no art and craft. There's no talent. There's no hard work. This is just to steal. That's it. That's it. And I know, so Jesse Joke says, I don't think it'll ever look good, though. Here's the thing. The problem is kids watch this shit. By and large, kids watch this shit. And kids don't have a filter. They don't have, a palate yet. They just watch garbage. Back in the day when I was growing up, things, the entertainment I would consume on television had to meet certain, check boxes and meet certain, marks of quality. Even, to be competent, and not just competent, surpass it. Even the worst cartoon on back in the day blows this shit out of the water. This garbage, though, is just mass content brain rot, and it's stolen content. And the worst part is like, they can pump this shit out every day. And I'll tell you, half the battle of YouTube, if not like basically 90% of it, is just content. And it's like that goddamn Hydra scene from Hercules. You cut off the Hydra and then like 10 heads pop up. You cut off those heads and then 20 heads pop up. YouTube needs to step in. They need to ban this shit. This is far worse than Elsagate. Far worse. Far worse. Now I'm like wondering like where do we go from here? Here, I type in AI K-pop Demon Hunters, and oh yeah, AI Baby Roomie. Oh my god, hold on. And of course, it latches on to the most recent trends. By the way, so K-pop Demon Hunters is like 100% on that list. So these guys took a whack at videos. Didn't really do that. What happens when friends never give up? Yeah, they have lots of fat people. And again, lots of little babies too. But this is where they get their shit, is through shorts. And again, it's like just dump, as much content as you possibly can. And at a certain point, it's like as long as you overwhelm the system, there's a good chance you get noticed. And these shorts cost them nothing to make, so they'll just rake it in. What's the most popular one here? Yeah, they got Per Jared. Let me see here. What happens when friends never give up? As Apple gave her Super, the rise of Rumi. Well, let's watch this one. Oh, they actually got the song too. Did she just eat a fucking bone? I'm trying to like deconstruct this scene here. So she is that room? Oh man, it's no parents do not monitor this stuff, Jesse. They do not. And I know that the parents are aware of it, but a lot of parents do not care. They just, live their, because here's my theory. Here's my theory, okay? So TikTok was king of short form content, okay? And a lot of adults started using TikTok, and adults saw what was on TikTok, and adults said, hello, child, you cannot use TikTok. TikTok's for adults. So they go to YouTube, and they think, oh, it's YouTube. YouTube is clean and innocent and safe, and it's totally fine. No. When you go to YouTube Shorts, by and large, this shit is it's re-uploads. It's the same garbage. It's the same shit. No, it's even worse in some aspects. What?
Given the throne, I didn't know.
I want a fish.
To believe I was the queen
I
that
remember
I meant.
before AI slop, I enjoyed watching Super Mario Bros. Super Show, SpongeBob, and Veggie Tales. I am Gen Z. Future kids will grow with shit.
Yeah, I mean, future kids. Sorry, I guess. Yeah, like, Rumi's looking pretty rough here. Looking at this Ratatouille watermelon. By the way, this song fucking rocks. So here's the catch-22. And by the way, Dream, I thank you for the super chat. I will say that, like, unfortunately, kids nowadays are so accustomed to watching YouTube. Like, YouTube is that is their platform. This is where they watch stuff. It's Roblox, it's Fortnite, it's Roblox and Fortnite adjacent streamers and content creators. It's brain rot. It's kids love scary shit too. Creepypastas. And I'm not trying to say this is all, like, oh my God, it's kids nowadays. Kids are inherently worse than my generation. No, they're kids. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're little children. When I was growing up, when I had my Game Boy, I was obsessed with that shit. I was full on addicted to World of Warcraft. I couldn't put it down. So I'm not going to act like, why doesn't this child have, discipline and self-control? Because it's a kid, It's the way we consume content that's changed. And now you have a smart computer with infinite access and infinite content and entertainment and videos forever on a phone. So yeah, that's the big difference, is the content being shoved in front of them has wholeheartedly changed and for the worse. It's like, I've been on YouTube since 2007, guys. I've been here since the start, essentially. So I remember when I first got my YouTube channel.
I'm happy I grew up with Ben 10.
I've never watched Ben 10 except for like a handful of episodes, but I gotta watch that show. But yeah, it's a much better show. Thank you for the super chat. YouTube started off with just, it's just you could upload.
While AI exists, I am gonna make my own indie show.
Hell yeah, Dream, you keep it up. Which what's the idea? We're having an indie night on Sunday, so if you want to double back, then you can tell me. But keep it up. Don't let up. There is a counterculture. I will say this. I'm seeing a lot more pushback, more than ever. I think people are starting to wake up and realize what's going on, and realizing that a lot of our necks are on the line here. So we should do something about it. Sorry, I'm just gonna read some chat here. How do we respond to people who act like this generation's brain rot and having access to mobile devices is no worse than what us older Zoomers and millennials grew up with? Again, you have to be careful because you don't want to belittle, these kids. And you don't want to embarrass the parents either, but there should be accountability. And for what it's worth, I'm a childless millennial, I have to be careful. I don't want to make it seem like, what gives you the right to bitch and moan when you're just some guy. Well, I have nieces, I got no kids of my own, but I have, kids in my life that I love. and thing is, they're good kids, and they have good parents.
Someone make a program that traces where AI gets its sources and then send 100% residuals to the creators of the original artwork.
I mean, if you can somehow manage that, but even then, I feel like it's still asking for trouble with plagiarism. I don't know. I'm not like tech savvy enough to know how that works, or if it's even possible. Because apparently, even with programs that detect AI, it can get it wrong, like incredibly wrong. I've seen some people get thrown to the bus where you have actual artists make their creations, and people say it's AI, and they're like, "What the fuck? No, it's not." We recently did a reanimated project, and there were animators who hold on. Let me see here. We did a Over the Garden Wall reanimated, and there was a guy or a person, an individual who did Over the Garden Wall reanimated. Where's their scene? Yeah, this scene. Check this out. This is outstanding. So the artist Eghorn Wellian, they have to put in their title no AI. No AI, you know, was used in the making of this. Watch
The Rock consumes.
The Rock consumes, you know, right. I feel like people are just getting dumber, unfortunately. Watch this.
Joining in song as it carries their reverie.
This is the final shot. Which is super clever with like the frog people from Spirited Away. But here we go. Watch the process. And again, they have to put in the title, no AI. But here's the worst part. Is that AI can walk in here, you know, open the door, just steal this shit and say thank you and walk away, and train its system off of this. Just straight up stealing it. It's so cool watching the process of how this comes together. It's like torture, but my God, what labor of love.
My show takes place in space where my character Mooney has been curious about Earth while he's living on Titan. My comic series is called Cosmic Crew.
Hold on a second here. You said my show takes place in space, where my character Mooney has been curious about Earth while he's living on Titan. My comic series is called Cosmic Crew. Nice. Very cool. Hit us up on Sunday if you come by for the Indie Night stream. Ping us then. Yo, Asher, any mug, can you all write down Dreams indie show so we can double back on it later? But no, it's so cool seeing the conceptualization. What a loving craft and actual intent and thought and like, you know, effort put into it. Word.
Tomato
Here
emoji,
are the 3D models that I made of the instruments
was
that the
unique
frogs
for
are
its
holding.
time to, but
I
it has soul.
rotoscoped over these in the...
Hold on, he said Bob and Larry was unique for its time too, but it has... Oh yeah, VeggieTales, yeah. I mean, VeggieTales, you know, a lot of love and effort went into that show. It's beloved because it had its limitations, but it was very sincere and genuine and sweet.
Final 2D animation. Just like with the roughs of the 2D animation, the point of this step isn't to make something super detailed. Rather, we're just...
You know, for all the AI people, it's like, just admit that you want to rush to the results. You know, that's all you care about, is you want results. You want to be patted on the ass, you want money, you want growth, you want all the benefits from making something you did not earn. And even worse, you stole. You stole. Thief. And... You know, and here's the thing, is I know it's I'm not gonna say, you know, because I have to say, initially when I discovered what ChatGPT was like years ago, my brain was like, what? You can just generate a script like that for a video? And for a split second, that little devil on my shoulder was like, oh my God, Steven, this is gonna help so much with making videos. And then I was like, no, wait, hold on, no, that's bad. Because that's not me writing. It's a machine. I can't do that. That's not very forthcoming. It's deceitful. And I've seen people use AI, generative AI, for shit posts. And I mean, I won't lie. There's been the occasional moment where I'll be like on TikTok scrubbing, and I'll say something funny, and then I'm like, fuck, it's AI, and then I'll skip off to the next video. So I feel dirty, where I'm like, fuck, you know, I feel it makes me upset that it's like not only did I laugh and enjoy it, but then being like, oh my God, it's AI, it was stolen, and it was just, you know, someone with some prompts. I feel dirty is what I feel. But, you know, once I find out what it is, I try to avoid it. But also, it's shoved in front of you. You know, how can we know?
Trying to get a suggestion of the shapes of the instruments. Something that's detailed enough for me to trace over, but no more than that. This is the drum that Greg is wearing on his head. I was originally going to show the banjo that the frog in the back is holding, but that didn't make it into the final cut.
Yeah, Rishi and I went to the Blasting Company performance in LA. That was really fucking cool. That's the band, and they held a concert. The band that does the music for Over the Garden Wall. They rock. No, it's frustrating. It's okay. Hold on. Where's this goddamn Coke commercial? Here we go. So this is the one from last year. Here we go. What up, Wikipedia? Let you read
I
it
honestly
through
laugh
first.
at all these iBrothers complain I spent 2 hours on my content. That's a lot of time. Why am I getting 0 views? Where's my money?
They should take their computer and walk into a bathtub and I won't finish a sentence. This is from last year. It's stealing your jobs and running you out of business so we can give money to our corporate overlords who will steal everything away from us and we'll rent and die and never have our own property and have no jobs and die penniless. It's the future of humanity. We're all gonna die. Yeah. What's funny is they had to go in and add like the little label for Coca-Cola because the AI fucked it up. Yeah. Shame on you all. Shame on you, Santa. All right, I haven't seen this one yet, so this is the new one. Oh my god, I got nuked into oblivion. Fuck yeah, at least there's that. All right, so this is the one for this year. Here we go. Wow, look at how the truck just glided so easily. Oh my god. Oh no. Was that a Lego piece I saw? Do y'all see that right there? That almost looks like a Lego. Sue them, Lego! You know, there's something about how, like, just the rendering that makes me feel like it's AI. You know, where it looks way too polished. It looks way too shiny and just, I don't know. Something about how it's rendered that makes me immediately go, it's just something's off. And also always the composition where just the way, like, it's always centered like this. So wait, hold on. Let me find that one thing where, like, apparently they faked. Here, we'll finish this, and I'll go the image because apparently they faked a production to be like, oh, here's the that's how we made it, and they lied. Isn't it so funny? They're like, oh, it's nature as we dry up your rivers to cool off our data centers. Oh, by the way, if you've seen nice license plate. By the way, if you've seen your power bill go up, you can thank AI for that because they're paying for data centers that, you know, because I live in Georgia and the power bills have been fucking outrageous down here, and that goes for the entire state. So yeah, again, oppose this with your full chest. Say no because it's gonna rip you off, steal your jobs, take away your art, and feed it into the machine, and dry up rivers, and you know these data centers don't really bring, you know, an abundance of jobs either, and even then they probably, you know, bring people over that aren't, you know, it's all shit. It's all shit from top to bottom. It's a shit machine that only benefits people who are already too fucking rich for their own good. I swear this is going to radicalize me. Real magic, yeah, brought to you by a fucking fake machine. God. All right, hold on. Let me find that one image, that one post here. Where is it? Oh man, I think someone said they had the. Oh my God, no, that's right. That's the. Someone linked me the Zootopia AI abortion comic, which fucking horrifies me. That's even a sentence. I'm trying to find the one where they faked the production for the Coke commercial. Where is it? Where is it? So where the hell is it? Sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to find something here where it shows Poe the bear, or the panda. No, Poe the bear. Oh, here we go. Here's one of them too, where it's like, using Procreate, whose creators are incredibly anti-gen AI, to fake their behind
Double
the scenes
toasted
work.
roasted this commercial 2 days ago. Smiley face emoji.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really enjoyed you and them at the Marietta show.
Hell yeah, Xavier. It was good seeing you. No, I love that show. That was a blast. Double Toasted's goated. Big props to Corey Martin. Yeah. the little...
Every corner of...
Hold on. I gotta find the actual, behind the scenes bullshit they had. Where is it? I think they took it down. God damn it. Where is it? Hold on. Because they had, their own fake, here's us behind the scenes making our commercial. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's just, it's totally, not us stealing from DreamWorks, Fuck you. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for it. Where's the goddamn sorry, I'm trying to find this here. I think they removed it. I think they took down the oh wait, what? Wait, hold on. Is there another version? Hold on, what is this? Okay, well that looks like the otters from Zootopia. All right, Timon. They all look so soulless. It's like, what are you looking at? You're just kind of like... I hate this, guys. I hate this. I hate this so much. Wait, hold on. It's something where, at a glance, it has to move quickly, because the longer you look at it, the worse it looks. Like, something seems off. There's, the uncanny valley is still there. My God, it's like rapid fire. They seem so vacant. There's just something I can't really even explain where they look so vacant in their expression. It's the fucking run too. There's something about the runs that seem off. The run cycles. It's so soulless. That's not how... Whatever. Even this pan shot just seems like something's off. Almost like it's like... Why is it like... I don't know. I'm sorry. The words fail me with how fucked up it all looks. Like, even though it looks like, oh, it's to the untrained eye, it looks normal. You know, oh, it's fine. It's fine. You know, look, cute little otter. But there's something about it that just irks me, where even this shot moving from left to right, it feels almost like the hold on. Something seems off here. Why am I? This is why I need Lizzie. I need Rishi to explain this to me, because there's something in my brain going off where I'm like, why does it seem wrong? Something seems off. Wait, that's what's up. The door is opening. Do you see that? Okay. I knew something was. My brain was like, something's off. Look at the door. It's like opening. Hi, Santa. With your little chubby hand. Is that what that is? Was supposed to be Santa coming out? But he doesn't come out, really? He just kind of opens the window? Okay, he does open the door. But does he come out, though? Well, those koalas are like fuse their heads together. I guess he opens the door, but he doesn't come out. Oh no! It says that truck is missing 2 of the 6 axles. Oh yeah. Ew. Why? Again, this is why I'm trying to teach myself more about art and animation, because I want to better understand it, so I can be a better critic as well. But like, there's something about his skin that just seems off. Like almost like they took a picture from their old like illustrations, like those badass like Santa Coke drawings, and they slapped it over AI. They threw it into an AI machine and said, make this into animation, and it just seems off. Yeah, his teeth are fucked up too. Fuck this. I hate this. I gotta find that. I've got to find little Goomba here. You can tell it's AI because every scene is only a few seconds long. Right, because the longer it runs, the worse it looks. I've got to find the behind the scenes. Stand by, guys. Yeah, so someone posted this chart here. So at certain timestamps, the trucks keep changing. Yeah, no, I gotta say, props to autistic people. I fucking love weaponized autism like this, where it's like, nice try. You think we wouldn't have noticed? You think there isn't an autistic, like machine brain from the blessed human race that can detect that this is wrong? Nice try. I know exactly. I'm dialed in. I know exactly what fucking truck we're dealing with here. Nice try. The truck's changed throughout the fucking commercial. Oh man, I love autistic people. This is good. See, this is how you this is how you hold them. This is how you hold them accountable. Good stuff. 3 seconds, 8 seconds, 15 seconds. Dude, I love it. Yeah, it goes to show that these trucks aren't consistent. They keep changing. Nice try. And I feel like it's not just the trucks. I'm sure there can be a real big artistic breakdown of how everything is like, though it tries to come across as like it's synced up and knows what it's doing, that there's no harmony. That's fucked up. That there's issues across the board where it's like, where's the intent? It's like that. Oh God, I wish Rishi was here. I wish she's my artist translator, where my dumb little caveman brain notices things, and then I need like an actual animator like Lizzie to explain it. To use her technical prowess to explain my caveman brain. But like, there's just something about these commercials, this commercial in particular, where it seems off in its intent, its follow through, its movement, everything, and it bothers me. All right, hold on. I gotta find. I want to find the behind the scenes. Hold on. God, fuck this bear. Let me find it. Coke commercial, 2025 behind the scenes. I think they took it down, so it might have been re-uploaded. Coca-Cola holiday coming behind the scenes. Here we go. Found it.
In 2025.
Yeah, fuck this. I haven't seen this yet, but I've seen clips of it on Twitter.
Coca-Cola and Secret Level partnered again to reimagine the Holidays Are Coming commercial. This time expanding into a brand new story world with animated characters, all celebrating the arrival of the Coca-Cola caravan. Every year since 1995, the iconic campaign has signaled.
Ever since 1995, we paid actual humans with artistic merit money so they can buy their family presents for Christmas. We pay them to make these commercials, but now we said, fuck these people. Why don't we just pocket the money ourselves and show it off at our Q1 growth charts and our Q4 growth charts, and we get to say, look how much money we get to make versus all these other people. Fuck them.
The official start of the holiday season. Last year, our reimagining of the campaign became one of the most talked about ads of the year.
For all the wrong reasons, you goddamn fucking idiots.
Seen by billions around the world.
Let's have a look at Coke.
Coca-Cola.
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 Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola commercial.
It proved that timeless icons and cutting-edge technology could create holiday magic at a global
I'm trying to
scale.
make a controversy website for my college class focusing on the problem with AI art. And your video on that with Sabi was a good start, I think.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate the super chats and give them hell, I feel like, I got some videos about AI coming out here soon. I'm dropping one this week. I'm furious. I'm absolutely furious. I've done videos shitting on it before, but like this Elsagate stuff, it's like Roomygate it is reason for absolute panic. Like, we should be terrified. This is going to destroy the YouTube ecosystem. It's going to destroy it. It's starting with the shorts, it's starting with dumb, brainless kid content. It will come for the rest of us. It will. Not a matter of if, but when. We all should be fucking horrified and outraged and put a stop to it now.
This year, it was about more than flexing technology. It was about artistry. Our team of artists worked frame by frame, often pixel by pixel, to shape these characters, their gestures.
So this is the fake art that, This is why I read this on Twitter, that they like even this concept art right here. Look at the eye. That the eye's fucked up for this panda, and that all this concept art was generated to fake, a production. That I'm sure that there was some post production to slap the Coca-Cola label over these jokes. I'm sure the Coca-Cola label, when it was generated, said like Coca-Cola, something probably completely fucked up, and they're like, fix it. Put the Coca-Cola logo in there. Fix it. But everything else seems fake.
Technology could create holiday magic
let's just fix it up.
at a global scale.
We'll bring in the artist where it says Coca-Cola. Hold on.
This year, it was about more than flexing technology.
It's about stealing from artists.
It was about artistry.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Wait. Why is it colored?
Our team of artists.
The eyes are messed up. There's a swirl in the eye. And why are there footsteps ahead of them and they haven't walked into it yet? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Why would a company... Oh my God. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Often pixel by pixel to shape these...
No. Ain't happening, Chief. This is AI garbage. I'm sorry. I've seen enough AI. Just even from the rendering of the eyes. AI. Why is it a samurai sword too? Nice try. AI. Why is it wearing... What's with the fucking bow? It's all messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's almost like 6 fingers there. Yep, there's the main one. That's fucking Poe. Come on. Come now. Nice try. Why do they all look so different too? I mean, I know concept art's supposed to have a broad range of like designs for that reason, but this is fake. Why is it it's like a little like chess piece almost? Oh, now I'm a realistic bear. Look at my highly rendered fur. My eyes are fucked up too. I got glasses on. My eyes are. I'm also cross-eyed. Fuck you. I hate this, guys. I hate this so much.
Gestures, their wardrobes, their personalities. Every detail was crafted to breathe life into these animated characters.
Fuck you.
Always at its center.
There's the actual artistry. Put the Coke label in there. Make it right. Put it on every single truck. Add it in there. You won't get you. Can we pay some South Koreans to do this? Do we have to pay them at all, please? Just give us money.
Is the Coca-Cola Caravan, but around it, a cast of unexpected characters from every corner of the globe.
Did that even do anything? Did that do anything? Did that literally do anything, guys? I'm drawing.
The globe. Sea lions on the piers of San Francisco. Koalas in the eucalyptus trees of Australia. Rabbits in the canals of Amsterdam. Animals from all over the world with near huge...
That looks like an otter from Zootopia.
Human traits coming together in harmony, celebrating the arrival of the holiday season.
Was that even doing anything? Was that even doing anything? Guys, I'm disgusted. That's so obviously AI. Yay! Our forests are being burned down to help pave the way for the Coca-Cola empire. Yay!
For generations, the sound of the jingle and the sight of the Coca-Cola trucks have signaled that the holidays are here. This year, our characters share that same level.
There'll be kids in the future being like, what was snow? Grandpa Saber, what was snow? Oh, snow was... We melted it all to keep the data centers cool to generate your grandmother.
Full of anticipation. Their joy mirrors the audience.
I'm sure there's like some mutants in here. Yeah, look at that. Look at the creatures on the side of the street here. Look at this. What the hell is that even? What are these creatures? They'll just blur them out. Blur them out. Blur them out. Fuck.
Audience's joy. The result is a truly global holiday story, crafted with technology, animation, and imagination.
And plagiarism.
A celebration of anticipation, joy, and togetherness.
Fuck
with
you.
The magic of Coca-Cola at its heart.
I hate it, guys. Would you all be okay if I got a quick drink? I think I need it. We're not done here yet. But I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. Everyone should be angry at this. Everyone should be outraged. Everyone should be opposed to this and write to their senators and House of their reps for their state. Everybody should tell their representatives to stop this madness. That we cannot stand for it. I think being complacent and ambivalent is going to be our downfall. Or apathetic. It's going to be our downfall. All right, I'm getting a drink from a company that doesn't burn down the rainforest. So I'll be right back. All right, here. I'll be back in give me 2 minutes, okay? Here, we're back. So, I keep getting these scenes messed up. I should just remove this scene. Go back to this scene. Here we go. All right. Y'all hear me now? Chat window should poke back up. There it is. All right. Can I ask y'all a question? It's gonna sound odd, but how's everyone doing? Like, it's tough out there. It's tough out there, and I know that a lot of folks have been having a hard go at it. I just want y'all to know that, like, I respect people who keep fighting the good fight, who keep waking up and putting their best foot forward. But I hope that things get better in the world in general. It just feels like, you know, not to get too caught into a, you know, off the beaten path of us shitting on AI, but I don't know. I feel for my brothers and sisters out there. That's what I'll say. I feel for you all. I feel for every one of us, and that, you know, it feels like it's been so unfair. It feels like it's been so unfair for far too long, and I'll just say that, you know, that there's something in the air that feels wrong. It feels like it's been wrong for a while, and that there should be things to be excited about and make us feel safer and more taken care of and happier than the opposite, because it feels like it's just been the opposite for far too long, and that's wrong. So, all right, I will snap out of it and go back to silly fun things so we don't get too off the beaten path into, you know, mopiness. But I just want to send love to y'all, you know. That's what I'll say. How about this? I have not watched Mr. Beast's stupid cartoon. You know, I say that at least he's actually, you know, yeah, at least he's actually using animation. Could have been worse. Could have been AI, right? I haven't watched it. Do y'all want to watch the Mr. Beast cartoon with me? Gooberham, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Bless you. God bless you. All right, let's watch the Mr. Beast cartoon. I haven't seen it. Apparently, it's a Mr. Beast cartoon. Also, he's opening a theme park or something. I don't know. Beast Animations. He already got 8 million subscribers. Fuck yeah, dude. Tristan, thank you for the super chat. So there's a Wizard of Oz movie released in Las Vegas. It's fear that visual background was made by AI, but the characters are real. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it, actually. That sphere is cool, though.
There's a Wizard of Oz movie release in Las Vegas. Sphere that visual background was made by AI, but the part that characters are real.
Thank you for the super chat, by the way. All right, so I want to see what this is about, because I have a saber cat, and I've had a saber cat. Well, not as long as Mr. Beast. It's not even a saber cat. What the fuck is this? I'm pissed off, actually. What is this nonsense? Your cat doesn't even look like this cat. What's going on here? Hold on. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is Beast Animations, Mr. Beast Lab Episode 1 Help. Okay, let's just see what this is about. I'm curious.
Panther! Hang on.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I wish I had some popcorn. Hey!
Again, you know, after
Everything is getting worse, and we live in hell. Things will only get better if we fight for a better future. If not, Mr. Beast will save us all.
Right, Snoop. Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Beast, save me. Give me universal basic income and healthcare, please. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about Mr. Beast to really make an opinion. Besides that, YouTube feels cheaper nowadays. But whatever. I don't know. What do I know? But hey, at least it looks like he hired animators. I always give him props for that, you know. Let's watch it and see what this is about.
Intruder! Intruder!
Because apparently, like, Duolingo has a new cartoon as well? Question mark?
Lockdown initiated.
Windy.
Target locked. Intercept intruder.
Has anybody watched this yet?
What's this? I don't know. Check it out.
Come on, who hit me?
Halt, intruder! Halt, intruder! Surrender now or be subdued. Wait, I recognize.
This feels like a 1980s like Saturday morning cartoon.
Is that dim-witted snarl? Panther, you're no intruder, but you're not supposed to be out of your... Oh, no! Wait! Robo-Dog!
Did I miss something? Did I miss something? This feels like we're just being thrown into it. I feel like it's like, you know, we have to come out swinging with everything immediately in order to get kids to watch this stuff.
Now, listen here. Uh-oh. Robo-Block!
You have to shut up.
Robo headbutt.
It's Karen from
Now,
SpongeBob.
as I was saying, oh boy. Robo ouch!
It's Battle Beast from Invincible, man. That guy's crazy.
Please stop hitting me with my own arm. Panther, don't you remember your purpose?
You mean besides kicking your shiny butt?
This is all a misunderstanding. I'm Beastbot, head of lab security.
Sorry about the arm.
Keep it.
Beastbot. What? This feels very rapid fire. Am I missing something here?
I always carry a spare. Something's coming.
Uh-oh.
It's Mr. Beast.
Oh, it's Banana.
We saving Jimmy or what? Just
I'm not really a fan of like how this guy, how like naked this character looks.
me power up real quick.
Pandemonium particles? Nope. Last time you had those, you destroyed
Not
half
the
the lab.
Fortnite
Now, what
juice,
do you
or it's
mean,
called.
save Jimmy?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Some kind of monsters took him.
Oh no, that must mean the lab's been infiltrated by the Shroud.
The Shroud?
The Shroud?
Thanks for your respect, by the way. Anyways, how would you rank these 4 indie cartoons from best to weakest?
Rankin.
Ina, Hands Up, Joel G, Punch Punch Forever, and Monkey Wrench.
I'm gonna cop out and say I can't really rank it. I have a lot of respect for Monkey Wrench, like a shit ton. What Zarel does with the team is outstanding. That guy works his, fingers to the bone, and his team is amazing. I wish he got more love. So I probably put Monkey Wrench at the top, followed by Punch Punch, and then I have not seen Hands Up, so I wouldn't know. But I have a lot of respect for Ina too. It's very, very creative and brilliant. I think they're all amazing. I think it's really cool that at least, here's the thing. YouTube has allowed people to create their own visions and work hard and put it out there for the world, which is something that was impossible back when I was growing up. So it's really amazing that is, a thing. However, the downside being that access is now being overwhelmed by AI bullshit garbage, as we talked about early in the stream. So support the creators. Please support the creators more than ever. Humans supporting humans and keeping this AI nonsense at bay.
Uh-oh. That upgrade must have really fried the big guy's memory.
Probably because someone released him before it was complete.
Like looking back
My
now,
bad.
Looking back now, watching all these bad, movies that I've reviewed, even like Josh from the Promised Land, required a lot more care and intent and effort than any AI garbage ever.
When Jimmy and his friends unleashed the power of pandemonium particles, the Shroud invaded.
They'll destroy the whole world just to get the PP.
Please don't call it that.
PP.
Jimmy uses the pandemonium particles to create experiments like you and Banana.
Why'd you say banana like that? I heard a tone.
So why take Jimmy?
He's the only one that knows how to make the...
I will say, story-wise, what the fuck's happening?
pink stuff. Ow! Come on. They're probably mashing them as we speak.
If the talking banana is right, we gotta get moving.
They've clearly figured out a way to evade our security system.
Like, am I just... Maybe the question is, why is it not, making sense? And more of the question I should be asking is, maybe this isn't for me. Is this for me? No. For a 37-year-old pitiful fat man, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's for the Gen Alpha kids.
Can't track them. He could be anywhere down there, and your upgraded powers haven't activated yet. You're no match for the Shroud.
Oh, Little Miss Sunshine over here. Banana Blaster.
We have no idea where Jimmy is, or how many shrouds...
Out of Jimmy's head. Is there like a credit here at the end?
Look, Panther, you're going to need all the help.
You have to go get a gorilla.
That's the beast all of this week.
I don't want to watch any more of this though. I'm bored.
Let's go. Push the button. Feel me. Had to be a monkey.
A banana sworn enemy.
Panther gets it.
Monkey. I prefer the term great ape.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
but
welcome back, Winston. It's good to see you, dude.
Behind you.
Excuse me. I was talking and I didn't appreciate it.
Well, any way you slice it, we're gonna need another monkey. Sorry.
You, banana, put me back in the tank.
That Patrick Stewart that voiced this one.
Yup, gonna really need back in that tank.
Yep, I'm out of here.
This is way too like hyperactive. But I will give it credit. There's extra talent and effort here.
Time to get me some new legs.
Don't worry.
Get back into that bored ape pod, good sir.
You win this round, Banana Man.
All right. So wait. So what's this for? Is this feels very quick and almost
well,
like
I'm absolutely
hyperactive.
supporting Joel G and Speedo. They're art geniuses.
Awesome.
They scream Sonic and Steven Universe / OKKO. Vibes and others vibes.
Agreed, Matthew.
I love it.
I'm thanking for the super chat, by the way. No, Speederoo and Joel are goated. Big shouts to them. I would get the chance to work with Speederoo for the Glitch X event last year. So outstanding. Okay. Well, is this like a cartoon? Is what it is? Hold on. As far as like a cartoon commercial for a toy line, is that what people are telling me here? Let me see here. I'm opening another tab here. So hold on. Mr. Beast Lab? Wait. My buddy Jordan told me it is for toys. Mr. Beast Lab. Okay. It's action figures. It's action figures. Man, this guy's got his like thumb in every single pie, doesn't he? Hold on. What do the toys look like, though? Stand by. Are they even good toys? 1 year ago, 3 months ago?
I want to tell you about the brand new Mr. Beast.
Hold on. Mr. Mark of the Beast. Here we go. Let's check this out.
Slab hybrids. These are collectible action figures that you can take apart, mix and match, and make your very own unique beast. Some of these hybrids are even super rare, like this golden dragon or this 1 in 1,000 hypercrow.
Wow, super rare and very needed.
Combine the rarest hybrids. Don't sell it on eBay. And with our brand new mega pack, look how many pieces you can start your collection.
So it's like blind boxes, essentially. Blind boxes and all that, kind of like, okay, well, who knows what you can get. But ultimately, it's just plastic. But I tried one of those Mr. Beast chocolate bars because my niece wanted one, and I tried it, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be contrarian. It's like, for what it's worth. I know there's a lot of folks who hold Mr. Beast accountable for a litany of reasons, and it's fair. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, he made a chocolate bar. I bet it's shit. I hate it. No, I'm gonna at least try it. And I tried it, and I'm like, it's chocolate. Nothing special. It's just chocolate. Who cares?
Bro, it just keeps going. Mr. Beast Lab hybrids. Wherever you buy.
So, like, are these things actually popular? Are they actually like any good? I mean, they look kind of cheap to me. But then again, if I was a kid, I'd probably be like, oh, they're amazing. I need this. I need this. Though I also was buying Bionicles like crazy as a kid, so who am I to point the finger? All right, well, that's Mr. Beast cartoons, I guess. Should we watch like at least a few more? Hold on.
Arachnoape here really got it done.
Call me Silverbite.
Yeah, I'm not calling you that.
I will say again, this is not bad at all. Like like the writing and the hyperactive, like pacing, I don't enjoy. But it's obviously to sell toys, but like at least the quality is like good. It's very short though. But I guess that is in line with the attention span of these kids nowadays. So I guess it fits the market just fine.
Gotta be honest, Arachnoid works better. It's Silverbite, okay?
Panther, any sign of Jimmy on this level?
This guy again.
I'll take.
Wait, is Mr. Beast gonna show up in the show at all? Hold on, I want to see if he shows up. Are they releasing a new episode every few days?
A pixel art level? This is getting ridiculous. How am I supposed to use 8-bit powers?
Yeah, you're having trouble figuring out any of your powers. Change of subject. What's going on with this level?
Oh, Jimmy really sucks at gardening.
Ew, it's rotten.
It's the work of the Shroud, but it's something different, something new.
Look at the little pixel guy. Something's got him spooked. Oh my god.
Are those swarms? What's wrong with them? Usually they're so sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, my eyes are starting to gloss over. Like, where's Mr. Beast? Is he gonna show up or not? So just keep getting new characters, I guess. It's the cactus guy from Invincible, yeah.
These new tentacles give me.
This just feels like it's very Fortnite adjacent too, and by that I mean it's boring. No, I'm just joking. Fortnite's fun, right? You got Hank Hill. I don't know who the voice cast is because they don't say it in the credits. Is in the description here. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. So it is in the description. So executive producers Jimmy, Michael, blah 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 blah. Producers blah blah blah. Writers Henry Gilroy, Mark Palmer. I haven't heard of them. Director Mike Roberts. The cast: Banana, Mike Roberts, Julia Nathanson. None of these names are jumping out, which just because I don't know these names doesn't mean that they aren't, successful in their own right. He was taken. Okay, I guess Mr. Beast was stolen away. So I can get rid of my pinned comment. Sorry. Lego Batman's voice worked. What, on this? No, that was that's the guy who's the voice of BoJack Horseman. Will Arnett. Oh, I think I might have misread your text, your message out of context. Oh, my bad. Good evening, we're back at you. Who's the studio? Do we know who the studio is? Or they just hire freelancers? I don't know. I mean, again, it looks good. Animation, supervising. Huh. Do I have a favorite character in King of the Hill? Probably Hank. Sorry, I'm congested, by the way. Oh my God, Rishi, I think you're pretty cool. I'm pinning that comment. There we go. You heard it from her. All right, well, I guess we can watch the next episode. Episode 4, Ice. Oh, Ice Shroud, okay.
Panther, what's the holdup?
Oh shit, is there a new, it's a new, hold on!
Alright, I'm gonna order some.
We're watching this. I'm done with Mr. Beast. We're watching this shit instead. It's that, glitch girl watching this. Dude, I died. I fucking died while watching that Benny the Beast shit. Oh my God, it killed me. I cried laughing.
Food. What does everyone want?
Ooh, how about we get a big pepperoni pizza to share?
Pizza? Ayo, the pizza here!
Yeah, what is there? Let me think.
Did you guys not hear him or something?
Yeah, what's good to share?
Say the jokes.
We could get pizza.
I would do Chinese, or like Thai, or what's even around here?
Okay, I'm not the only one who's listening to Pim right now, right?
Pizza?
Hold on a second, Pim. I'm trying to order food, man.
Hey, that's your best friend you're talking to, dude! You're better than that. Y'all need to eat a Snickers, because you're all clearly not acting like yourselves.
The way she's like so overly like, boobacious too. Oh yeah, my OC, and she's got huge boobs, and she's awesome. Everyone loves her, and she's quirky, but that's just her being crazy.
Hello there.
And by that I mean this character. This is my self-insert OC.
Can you spare a dime for a poor old sexy woman like me?
See, she's sexy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Can't help you, sorry. She giving y'all trouble?
Who is it?
No, it's cool, Mr. Boss. She was actually just leaving.
Oh, I damn you! I damn you! I damn you! We can lock us to the shop.
Scary.
By the way, Smiling Friends is a fucking amazing show. Like when I first watched it, I was like, okay, it's fun. It's over the years has aged insanely well. Like I've rewatched it a few times, and it's extremely good. It just keeps getting better. So like one of the best things, like the best modern Adult Swim show by a long shot.
That wasn't very nice.
Yeah,
Guys, I just got an idea. What if we did pizza?
Wasn't that literally Pim's idea? Boy,
That's the
what you
joke.
talking about?
That was my idea.
Charlie, that is such a good idea, dude. You're a legit genius, Charlie. You are a genius.
It
How
wasn't
do you
his
come up with
idea.
this stuff, Charlie? Wow.
I don't know, man. My brain just must be supercharged. I just get like wild ideas
Again,
all the time.
not
That's why I can't
your
sleep 'cause
idea.
of my ideas. But
So do you all believe the theory that this character is from a show staffer from the show? What do you all think? Do you all think? Because the way the turnaround is insanely quick. Like it has to be, right? That or it's a degree of weaponized autism we've never seen before. Excuse me. I'm still getting over a cold.
The lights! Oh, hell nah! To the na.
What happened?
The kitty face.
Must be the damn breaker, that old faulty thing.
Actually, Mr. Boss, those lights should be the least of your concern.
Oh god. Creepypasta. I'm expecting a jump scare here. It's when like people smile and laugh. Something they feel like. I'm gonna take my headphones
Since
off.
you made a video on moral oral,
Oh, jump scare.
can you
okay,
do a
hold on.
video on
Take my
another old
headphones off.
Adult Swim
Oh,
cartoon,
okay. Ooh, it
Super
scared me.
Jail?
Let's give me a heads up.
Hey, guys.
I fucking love it. Just fucking ignore her. Matthew, since you made a video on Moral Oral, can you do a video on another old Adult Swim cartoon, Super Jail? I'm actually doing a video ranking every Adult Swim cartoon ever, and they'll come out next year. So I will double back on Super Jail around then, because I love Super Jail when I was growing up. It's got some problems, but it's a very fun show.
Guys? You're all seeing this, right? Hello? Yeah, I was just
I'm waiting for this shit to go off the charts where like she gets angry that no one pays attention to her. You know, that's the point we're working towards.
trying to do a spooky bit to creep you guys out. It's kind of like analog horror, you know? You know?
You know?
I guess it didn't work. Was waiting all month to do that, but
I actually feel bad for her.
Sorry, I'll stop. I won't do it again. I was just yeah.
What the fuck? Why are they getting so real with it?
Let me help you with those lights, Mr. Boss. That was really bad. Sorry.
God, I knew that was gonna be a fail. So stupid, so stupid, so stupid. Damn it.
Well, gotta go turn it back.
What the fuck? That was actually like, I wasn't expecting her to get so real with it. Aww. Oh no, she's embarrassed. Aww. That's sad. She actually, she was trying to see, you know, strong girls do cry. Aww. Damn. That got like kind of real. You know, we've all been there. We've all tried to be the funny, silly, you know, happy-go-lucky folks, and we just feel like goddamn fools, right?
Back on. Pam, why don't you come along with me so you can hold my flashlight and be my little flashlight bitch?
Oh, okay, sure.
Is she gonna come back?
All right.
Wow, that's makes me sad. I'm actually like sad for her. Damn. Is she dead? Maybe she doesn't even exist. Okay. I think I might wrap up the stream here in a bit, to be honest, because my voice is starting to go, and I'm feeling pretty congested. I'm going for about 2 hours now, so I think that might be it, chat. Unless I'm missing anything, but it's been a good stream. It's been cathartic to bitch about AI. I hate it. I hate generative AI so much. Watching this stuff here. Here, you know what? Actually, hold on. No, I gotta come back to it. Hold on. I want to laugh at this. The Benny the Beast stuff. Because I love it too much. Benny the Beast. I'm not sure if you'll watch that. Man, I wish there was more. So, this guy... I'm gonna do a deep dive on this. I want to know more. I'm so morbidly curious by Benny the Beast, and it's just some guy who has his own little OC of there we go. Where is it? He made his own little like beast character, okay, and he inserts it into Disney movies. And I don't know when this guy was doing his thing, because it says it's from 9 years ago, because I've watched it before. And he has characters from El Arca de Noah. And I'm like, well, that movie came out in like the 2000s. So this guy was cutting edge watching that movie before, you know, like it got kind of popular from other folks discovering it or rediscovering it. So I want to say, with all the generative AI bullshit going on right now, that you got Benny the Beast doing the grind, the hustle of putting his character in these movies and joining in with his own fanfic nonsense, and it is a billion times better than anything AI could ever hope for. I fucking love Benny the Beast. Like I can't. Here, let's just watch.
Pay no heed. The rains will come today.
E-A-R-S. Those what? Oh, ears! Oh, these! Aren't they funny?
Put a cork in it, pachyderm.
Yeah, get him, Benny.
Ashamed of yourselves. A bunch of big guys like you. Picking on a poor little orphan like him.
The poor boy's been through enough the last couple of days.
I fucking love he's like got no pop filter, so you hear him going like and his microphone. I fucking love it.
Suppose you was torn away from your mother when you was just a baby. Nobody to tuck you in at nights. No warm, soft, caressing tongue to snuzzle into. How would you like to be left out alone in a cold, cruel, heartless world? And why? I ask you, why?
Just because of his ears, the public makes fun of him. His mother tried...
It's because of his ears. Oh, man. There's a part... Yeah, like, come on, dude. Dude, come on. El Arca de Noah. You made a tiger version of, like, that panther girl. I'm saving this. I'm going to save this for a deep dive later. Because I so badly want to rediscover... Because some of this is lost media. And it makes me so sad. Because I want to watch all of it. Because this is like volume 1. I don't know if there's more. I don't think there is. I think it's gone. Lost to the ages. Lost to the ages. Oh... I'm at my desk now, a floating head. Do y'all want to ask a few questions for 10 minutes or whatever, and then we'll bounce out of here? Go on. You can ask questions. Ask questions for the next 10 minutes, and then I'm out. I'm not switching back to my body. I'm gonna be the floating head. Go on. Ask questions. No, let's go. Here. There you go. Just somebody's in the background. All right, I'm looking at the chat now. AI can never be this peak. Never. And never can. Why does it say cringe in the title? This is art. It's blessed art, dude. I love Benny the Beast so much. So much. Gooberham saying him singing is so good. I agree. Pikapidi says, guess what I'm doing right now. Well, you're an animator, so you're probably animating, Mr. Pikapidi. My favorite Bionicle apron was Tahu, the lava guy. I got the 6 original on my mantle. Loved him. Did you miss Cool Autistic Gamer? Yep. Sorry, Frenchie. Yo, Frenchie 5. What's up, girl? Why am I ahead? I wanted to be a floating icon. I'm a floating head now. I love this character, actually. Like, I love the character that Rishi drew for me, for my little cat boy. But I also really love this logo. I actually was thinking about commissioning my other artist friend, Asher, who did this logo, who's also a mod and a friend of the channel, and worked for the channel, to potentially provide a little, like, Ina-like body, you know, with the geometrical shapes for a character. I don't know. We'll see. Uh-oh, my cold's getting the better of me. Have I seen Undergrads? No. Did I watch Daria? I have never watched Daria. I need to. I know that Johnny Tuchelos likes it. What do I think about Woody returning in the new Toy Story trailer? Well, I will say what everyone else is already saying, is that Toy Story 4 was pointless. From the sounds of it. Have I been watching Hazbin Hotel? Yes, I have. And I'm conflicted. I am very conflicted over Hazbin Hotel right now, because I'm gonna hold final judgment until the season is over. But as it currently stands, I've been, how do I put this?
What is her favorite YouTube Lost Media?
Oh, hello.
Mine are the movie themes with lyrics series and both seasons of Next Time on Lonnie.
I've been a little bit disappointed, is what I'll say. Ambition's off the charts. Music's catchy as hell.
You're too fucking late, Saber. I've already generated you as the Soy Jack, and he is the Chat AI artist.
You slipped fucking in there. No, thanks, Have. Yeah, you are the Chat AI artist, and I'm just this floating head soy boy. No, I've been a big proponent and fan of Hazbin ever since the pilot, and I think what Viv has accomplished is nothing short of a miracle, and is very aspiring for indie animation.
Hey Saber,
to go the
maybe
distance.
next time, can I introduce you to my Cosmic Crew comic in a future live? I really love to show you my cool ideas for my own comic show.
Yeah, Dream, email me if you'd like to. TheRealSaberspark@gmail.com if you want to send me more information, so we can double back on it. But yeah, I'd like to know more. Thank you for the super chats. And then Pop Culture Guy saying, what is your favorite YouTube Lost Media? I mean, God, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm sure there's some answers. Probably some YouTube poops that are gone, lost to the ages. But, Benny the Beast, apparently. No, I thought the remake for Bambi got canceled. I thought that got trashed. So, I thought it did. What do I know? You heard of the game Dispatch? I heard about it today, Lucky. Apparently, it's a big deal. That like Aaron Paul is part of it, and he's like, I guess like connected with Charlie, which is pretty damn cool. I think Aaron Paul's a fantastic actor, so that's pretty cool.
Hey, I'm invading your stream.
Rishi, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Why are you streaming?
Where'd you come from?
What the fuck is this? Who are you? What is this silly little drawing?
I'm a floating head.
You're not a sports team mascot.
I'm a Pac-Man now.
Look at me, I still got my hat on. I'm still spooky.
Yeah, it's spooky, a bit early for Halloween.
I'm early for next Halloween.
How are you, Rishi?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. What you been up to?
I've been playing the new Jackbox with friends.
Yeah? Did you win?
I did. Yes. In fact, I did win.
What was in the box?
They were like these cookies. It was like a drawing game where we were decorating ourselves as cookies.
Nice.
And then there was a mystery game.
Nice. Did you win?
What
was the mystery?
It was me.
You're the mystery?
I was the mystery.
Oh, congratulations.
No, the new mystery game was like it gives you a prompt and it's like, guess who's the bad guy? Oh, it's you. So
Among
it was
Us.
like it was like asking a bunch of questions, and you had to determine which Among Us was the culprit.
Can you believe that Among Us is going to be 10 years old by next year?
Is it really?
No.
Okay.
It'll be 6 years old, but it's getting there.
Okay, I was gonna say, really?
Hold on, I got some chats coming through here. Seth saying, that's it. We are gonna generate AI images of Rishi and Saber kissing now. Aw, here, mwah, mwah, mwah. Here we go.
No, don't generate it. Just draw it.
Just draw fan art.
Your character, you're like giant floating benevolent looking head. It looks like with me my little witch hat, it looks like I summoned you as like a
I
spirit.
am your guardian. Oh, Freaky5 saying more questions. What are your next few cons? I want to find you guys and finally buy you a drink.
Drink.
Buy you a drink first. We're going to Cider Fest in Milwaukee.
Oh, Cider Fest.
Later this month. And then that's the last con for this year. And then we're going to MagFest. We'll be at MagFest in Maryland in January. So we'll be there.
Is it Maryland or is it DC?
It's basically DC, but it's, Maryland.
Okay, well.
Technically.
It's like just barely the borderline between Maryland and DC, right?
Correct. And then I might be going to Comic-Con in Birmingham, Australia. And then we'll most certainly be at... Yes? Maybe.
Birmingham, Australia.
I'm sorry, Birmingham, Alabama.
I was like, there's no fucking way you're going to Australia without me. I was like, what?
I'm like, what's the big deal? It's right next door. No, it's I'm sorry, Alabama. Sorry, it's quite different from Australia. It's Alabama.
Alabama. It's just way different from Australia.
And then we'll be, of course, at MomoCon next year as well. So, yep.
Oh, of course.
Conventions, we'll be back with a vengeance next year. So excited to put on shows and host and have fun. Pop Culture Guy said, can you ask Rishi my earlier question, please?
What was the question?
I don't know. What was that question?
You'll have to scroll back and look.
No, you can post in the chat. Let me see here. Here. Let me go back to my
Using my witch powers to summon the question.
Here, let me see if I can set my other guy active. Boom. Look,
Oh, Frenchie Pie, you should join us in Maryland in January.
What did she say? Is she gonna be there?
I'll be in Virginia in January. Maybe I can make it up to Maryland. Evil kitty face.
Yes, you should do that. Absolutely. I love MagFest. It is so much fun, except for the horrible hotel lottery. But
oh, you're a tiny little man now.
I'm on the desk. I was on the desk, but now I'm off the desk now.
Tiny.
Yeah. Wait, what was a question here from Pop Culture Guy? I'm trying to figure out what
Pop Culture, ask my question earlier, please.
Let me see what. Let me scroll up and see if I can find it. What is your favorite YouTube lost media?
My favorite YouTube lost media?
I couldn't think of anything in particular.
Man, I feel like there probably is some shit that I can think of, but it's one of those things where, like, if you ask me on the spot, I can't think of anything. My favorite YouTube lost media.
I can't think of anything, to be honest.
Shit. I'm sure there's some stuff that I've really enjoyed that's been deleted, but I can't think of anything right now.
Me neither. I'm drawing a blank.
If I think of anything, I'll announce it.
Let me ask you this.
What do you want?
Do you think this Saturday we're gonna watch Over the Garden Wall on stream?
Saturday, not tomorrow.
I thought it was Saturday, or is it tomorrow? Wait, hold on.
Well, so because we usually stream on Thursdays, we could do tomorrow, or we could do it on Saturday. Whatever you think is best. Maybe more people would be available on Saturday.
Let's do Saturday.
Okay. On Twitch. Right? We're not going to do it on YouTube.
YouTube would absolutely murder.
YouTube, there's no way we can watch Over the Garden Wall, the series, on YouTube.
Like, we can try, but it'll probably boot us off.
Is it even worth it? I think we should just go to Twitch.
Nah, let's do it on Twitch. Do it on Twitch. Oh my god. Pika PD drew us. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna put it on the stream here. Wikipedia, you work quickly.
What is it? What is that?
Let me see here.
What did he draw?
Let me see here. I'm trying to share it with you. That's the image. I'm just gonna share it here. There we go. I'm kind of just standing here though. I'm awkwardly standing and floating. It'll switch off here in a second. I gotta fix the Streamlabs stuff.
I kind of the way Pika-Pedi, the way you drew my character reminds me of like a pony, like
yeah,
a
My Little Pony. Yeah.
I look like what's her name? The great, powerful Trixie.
Trixie, yeah. That's great.
Yeah, that, you know what? That's pretty accurate to what you look like too.
Absolutely, it's 100% what I look like.
Yeah.
All right, I think that might be it for the night, folks. Been going for
look at your tiny little floating body.
It's like Jenna. Chat. We'll be back on Saturday for a. Should be Saturday. We'll figure it out.
Well, what do you think? We're not doing anything on Saturday, right?
I want to do an indie night on Sunday.
Well, so what do you guys think? What's better to do over the garden wall for our night or on Saturday night? I feel like, I don't know, like, are more people available on Saturday night or less people available? Are people doing stuff Saturday night, or are they the people who are hanging in on Saturday night?
I think more people are typically available on Saturday nights. Let's just aim for Saturday.
I guess. I thought we do it tomorrow, but
no. Let's maybe it is tomorrow. No, tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's tomorrow. We'll do tomorrow.
Good. Oh.
All right, guys. On that note, I can tell that I'm getting tired and sick here because I'm still getting over a cold here. So I'm gonna call it. Chat. Thank you all for your company tonight. Thank you all for your super chats. Thank you all for just hanging out with me. Fuck generative AI to its very core. I hope it gets destroyed. I hope that there's regulation. I hope that there is law. I hope that companies realize that they can't let this stuff run rampant and steal from people. I hope that it's a race to the bottom that blows up. I hope that people who steal art are held accountable. I hope for actual artists and creators that you hold fast and know that this is just a passing thing, that the human experience and condition cannot be replaced, that it will always prevail because you are human and machines can never be you because they aren't real people. So, hold your grounds and hopefully things will turn around. I've been seeing a lot more people speak out against AI, like Vince Gilligan, the guy who created Breaking Bad, Del Toro, Morgan Freeman is going to seek some legal action. Apparently there's some good shit in Germany right now where they're going to try to hold OpenAI accountable for stealing and plagiarizing. So I think we're starting to see the wheels turn in favor of holding this shit more accountable, because this isn't progress in the sense for the generative AI stuff. This is not progress, this is theft. So it needs to be held accountable, because if not, then it will overload the system and destroy the creative ecosystem across the board. I believe that it will nuke everything. So I'm not trying to sound like a doomer. I think that there is a lot of hope to hold it accountable. I think a lot of rich people are starting to wake up, realizing that their likeness is being stolen and fed into a machine, and they should be pissed off. And that it will be those deep pockets hiring lawyers that will hopefully set some precedent to hold these blasted machines accountable. So we shall see. All right, chat.